This is everything I wanted. Look at this. Light like this makes it worthwhile. This is why we do it. So we made it. We're in Lanzarote. We're just getting our car now, which is exciting. I think this is our bad boy here for the next couple of days. Yeah, so first impressions of Lanzarote is it's windy, but it's warm. There she is. What should we call the car? Blanco. Oh yeah, it's just white. So Laura and me, we always do this. We've been here 5 minutes and already we fell in love with this place. So we have driven en route to our accommodation via a little town, which, forgive my pronunciation, is called Teguise, which is just the cutest, quaintest little thing I've ever seen. And it's so quiet because we're out of season here, and it's, you know, well, it is 2 o'clock, so it should be busier, but it's so beautiful. So I'm just having a little wander around. I might not be able to photograph or anything because the light's quite harsh, but I mean, for me as a tourist, everything is so interesting. So I am going to try and get a few little details and see what I can pick up. But Laura's loving it. She's living life. Look at the bank. That beats the NatWest in Worcester. Trying to get in.
So windy, I can't even see what we're doing.
So we just checked in our Airbnb and we're trying to get in now. Yeah, we're in. Oh yes.
This is cool.
This looks nice, man. Right. This is the first time we're seeing it, so let's give you the tour of the house. So this is our view from our bedroom. This is why we do Airbnb. Oh, Laura's vlogging. Sorry, we're both vlogging.
We're both vlogging.
Hello, each other's vlog. Can't vlog a vlogger. So I just did this a second ago, but there was no electric and I couldn't work out how to turn it all on. But we've managed to do it now, so I'll give you the really quick tour. So we've got it's like a fisherman's cottage really. And I'll just show you from the outside what it's like. So we're on 3 levels. There's the Atlantic Ocean. And there's our house. So yeah, so we've got a really cool little living space down here and a kitchen in the corner, as you can see. And yeah, it's got a really cool surf vibe because out there, honestly, I don't surf, but those to me look frighteningly massive. Those that look like giants, and there's a lot of surfers out there. Fridge, oven, we'll be doing some cooking to save a bit of dosh. Back in the bedroom. Now this is the pièce de résistance. Not that, that's the spare room. That's where Laura will be sleeping tonight. This is the 3rd floor. Technically the 2nd floor, but 3rd level. So you've seen where we'll be cooking dinner. This is where we'll be eating dinner. I'm sorry about the audio because it's very breezy here. This is where we're going to be eating tonight. So, good news. Whoop. So I might be able to do some photography from the balcony. And what I really hope, because I've seen the forecast is clear tonight. And I say this a lot, but I'm not an astrophotography intermediate, let alone know what I'm doing. So I'm hoping for clear skies and I'm going to try and practice some astrophotography tonight. So if I can do that while we're eating some food, even better. Look at this. I just don't want to go home. So we are on our way to probably our first photography stop, really. Done a bit of research online and found an amazing beach called Famara, Playa de Famara, which is basically on the Atlantic side of Lanzarote. It looks really, really cool. We're on our way now, and it's epic. It really is, and it's not far from where we are. So just have a look at what we can see now. Look at the drive. That's pretty cool, man. So I'm hoping that we get that golden light. Hopefully it punches all of these cliffs red, and if I can frame up the beach, brilliant.
Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can.
I've decided that for this photograph that I want to get of the rocks, as you can see behind me, I'm going to take it from this end of the beach. There's a lot more foreground to play with. There are rock pools, there are interesting rocks, and the tide's on its way in, and I'd much rather the tide was on its way out, but we're 12 hours too late. Anyway, so what's going to happen is I'm going to wait for the sun to go down for about another half an hour, then I'll get the shot. But until then, I think I'm going to take a few travel-y photos of Laura. She's going to be my model, so I'll get the 85 1.4 out. Let's just get creative and let's get our kid modelling.
Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand it. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand it.
I've just thrown on the big stopper on the wide angle lens. I've just found these rocks that are kind of, I don't know, 2 feet in the air, and it's a nice vantage point looking down. We've got these nice sort of embedded rocks just in the foreground, and I think with the big stopper we're going to get a nice lot of movement of the water, you know, nice smoothness, so when the tide comes in, hopefully we get that nice swell. And this is a really big thing because the sun's right behind me. We've got the light on the subject, which is perfect, but problem is I've got my shadow in the shot because we've got the light over here and our subject perfectly lit. That means my shadow's in the shot, so I've got to do my best to leg it out the way. I've got a 10-second timer on, and I've got to make sure that my shadow is nowhere to be seen. So let's throw it on. Okay, the reason that I'm crouching like this is because I'm perfectly hiding in the shadows, so I'm not creating a shadow on the rock. There's a little bit of a cast of the camera on the rock, but I should be able to Photoshop that out. And that, I'm doing a 20-second exposure, f10, ISO 100, and this better be worth it. But check that out. The things we do for photography, eh? Yes. Got it? I think we got it. I haven't had light like this for ages. I'm just finishing up a panorama. 5 shots. This is gonna be epic. That looks incredible. Woo! Oh, this is everything I wanted. Look at this. Light like this makes it worthwhile. This is why we do it. Whoa, this is epic. Oh, baby. I just can't get enough. This is amazing. And the light's gone, but the light is still on the mountain. So I've got one more shot in me, I think. Look at that. Let's have a look at that again. 1/8 of a second, f18. This is why we come to Lanzarote, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was probably the worst vlogging I've ever done because I was just really concentrating on getting this shot. But the last 5-10 minutes, look at that. That is an advert for Lanzarote right there. And this is our first day. This is amazing. Wow! That was not just one of the most incredible sunsets I've ever seen. Without sounding overly dramatic, that was one of the most incredible moments of my life. The light across that rock was, I'm going to sound like a 13-year-old, but it was sick. Look at Laura, long-suffering girlfriend. But that was exhilarating. I cannot believe how amazing that light was. It's perfect because if you ever come to this beach, the sun sets like opposite those mountains. And I read a blog before I came here about where to come. And this place was, they said, make sure you come here in the afternoon. Right, now we're gonna go get some dinner. Someone's happy about that. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over that. That might be the best life ever gets. I hope not. That was incredible. That was just, not only was it incredible, it was so much fun. It becomes almost like a little bit of a sport or an addiction almost, like you take one shot and you see another one and you race to get the next. Just such good fun, and it's such a feel-good job, hobby, profession, whatever you want to, however you use photography. It makes you feel good, and Lanzarote has delivered the goods. I've only been here a day, and so far I'm just in love with the place. So really excited for the next few days. I mean, the forecast isn't as good. The forecast isn't actually as good as it has been the last couple of days. So we'll have to wait and see what else we managed to photograph. But I just said to Laura, I can go home happy now already because of that. Anyway, we've just been shopping. We've just gone and bought loads of food. So it's time to go home, make some food. She's already eaten. She's already on the crisps. What are they?
I don't know, but they're amazing.
I'll be the judge of that.
Honestly.
Oh my god,
They're good, aren't they?
Halfway between a Wheato and a what's it?
But they're like a tomatoey flavour rather than cheese.
Yeah, Lanzarote, I'm good on the crisps. Enough about crisps.
Sorry, I love it.
See you at home. So for those of you that are still watching, because I know the audio has probably been killing you off, because it's been, well, it's very windy. It's a very windy island. It's a volcanic island in the middle of the Atlantic, so it's gonna be windy. But thanks for watching if you have stuck around. We've just got all our supplies now, so we're heading into the accommodation. And I just think that there's one more photo with me tonight. Don't know what that is. Can I do a night seascape? I want to see if I can do something with, whoops, with balance. So I don't know, maybe something outside. Might photograph the night sky if it presents itself. But for now, it's food. This is the second time we're doing it because the first time I didn't press record. So this time, hopefully, second time always a charm. Second time's a charm. Is that even a phrase? Or is it third time's a charm? Third time's a charm.
Third time lucky.
Well, yeah, but what's a charm? Second time? If you know the answer, leave a comment. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, today. It's been a really, really cool day. Lots of... The light was epic today. And like I was saying earlier, like, it doesn't matter. Even if you're not interested in photography, that light, that quality of light today just gets you right in your loins. It's so good for you. It's like a natural medicine, isn't it?
For the soul.
Really is. It's soul food. And we managed, well, I think we both managed to get some good stuff. We both managed to get some good photos, and you managed to get some good video footage, didn't you, on your Sony?
So, yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome. So Famara, I'll start that again. Caleta de Famara, which is a beach in Lanzarote, is a must-see. So for those of you interested in landscape photography, next time you're in Lanzarote, check it out. Now, we aren't staying too far away from that, which is great. And tomorrow, we've got a whole itinerary planned out, because we're quite good at that, aren't we? So for example, whenever we go away, we do everything self-catering. We don't book hotels anymore, do we? We do everything, you know, we've just been to the supermarket and we've just bought some food, we've just eaten dinner, and we've got the car, obviously, so yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, the itinerary. So the itinerary tomorrow is, we're going to get up early, we're going for a hike up to a crater called Caldera Blanca, which apparently is somewhere between a 2 and a 5 hour hike, according to TripAdvisor. So that should be interesting. Depending on the weather, we'll definitely be doing that. Can you say that? Depending on, we'll definitely be doing that?
No, because if it's depending on the weather, then it's not definite.
No. So if it's bad weather, we won't, but if it's not bad weather, we will. And then we've got other things planned, including the tour around Team Fire National Park. Now, Team Fire National Park is just like a little corner of Lanzarote, which is, I guess, officially volcanically active. And it is forbidden to enter into this area without a guide. And I think if you're caught sort of trying to get in there, you can get really seriously in trouble. Not only by the law enforcement here, but a couple of feet underground, and it's like 1,000 degrees. So not a good idea to go off wandering on your own in Lanzarote in Team Fire. So we're going to do the official tour tomorrow afternoon, and somewhere in the middle of that, we're going to visit a beach called Papagayo, we think, which again, on Google Images and 500px and Flickr and Instagram, looks amazing. But, well, we're going in the middle of the day, so we're probably going to end up eating ice cream and sunbathing. Probably not a lot of photography. And then we're hoping to finish off the day at El Golfo, which is known for its green lake because of the minerals that are underneath, you know, that are in the lake somehow. So it's got this really cool green effect. So if we get the light like we had today, we should be able to, you know, really show it off to its true potential. And also, maybe one of the most, the thing that I'm most excited about is Los Hervideros, which means the boiling pots, I believe, in Spanish. And that is from the eruptions in the 1700s. The lava was spilling into the Atlantic Ocean, and it's the point where the lava actually hits the sea. And it's solidified, and it's just left these epic caves, and it's been weathered by the ocean over the last couple of 100 years, and it looks epic. And you've got the national park in the background. So I think we can both get some cool stuff there. So excited for more landscape photography adventures tomorrow. So for those of you that have got this far, thanks very much for sticking with us. It's been a little bit all over the place. I did get a little bit too excited when it came to the photography today. But if you like photography, you're passionate about anything, then what's the harm in getting excited about it? Don't stop being boring is my advice. You're like, if you like something, just dance around and jump and shout and go, you know, yes, get in. You know, don't go, oh yes, another award winner.
You don't know that's what they do.
I don't know if that's what they do. Maybe you do that. Maybe you walk around like that.
Maybe they jump around for joy.
No, you probably do. But that's probably why you watch me, because I'm an idiot. Yeah. Anyway, don't agree with that. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. Those of you that are new to the channel, I know there are a few of you, thanks for joining Team Andy Mag. From me and Laura, it's been fun, hasn't it? It's been a good day. Lanzarote looks like it's epic. Really looking forward to the next few days here. And yeah, just wanted to say a big thanks to those of you that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And should we finish with the outro? Do you want to do it?
No, I'm never any good at it. Every time you get me to do it, no.
You know the end. Like, comment and subscribe.
Tell your friends.
You can stop doing that now. Stop it.
La 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 la.